Alright, back to the piece now. You've seen we just made a few little changes. We made a few little changes to the crease of the pants. Cut a little bit deeper in here. And we made just a few little changes to the... let me get my V-tool. Where's my V-tool at? Here it is. Clean that up just a little bit in there. Right in that area in there. There we go. Let's clean that up. Okay. Well, I'll get that later. Okay. So all we've done is we've defined that beard a little bit better, where it sort of sticks out. Now, he had a little strap here, so all we're going to do is we're going to redraw that strap right here as it goes up. And I'm going to define that strap a little bit better by cutting a little bit deeper and bringing that off like, there we go. See that? And I'm going to cut a little bit more here on our coveralls. And I'm going to take my V-tool and I'm just going to come along here to do my strap that will go in the back, okay? Where the strap looks a lot more visible. Where the strap goes around, comes around, and I'm going to take my V-tool. See here, see the back of the coveralls right here. All I'm going to do is take my V-tool and just come down a little bit more in this area, okay? Now, and watch how the coveralls seem to, look at that. See, it just gives it, I'm just going to come around. I'm just bringing out what his detail is good, very good. But all I'm doing is just doing a little bit deeper so the detail will come out. Same thing right here. If you look from the side here, you see this is the coveralls back here. Well, I'm going to take my V-tool and all I'm going to do, I'm not changing anything, I'm just going to come a little bit deeper where you can see that a little bit better. It's just enhancing, what I call enhancing the piece. Now you can see the coveralls a little bit better. Let's just kind of bring this down in here just a little bit. Also, by doing that, it also gives a little bit more to the hair that we will work at here in a minute. There. See how that brings that out quite a bit more? Okay? All right. Okay, now I'm going to go to the back. I haven't really changed anything. All I'm going to do is come here and just make that shoulder pop out a little bit more. That's all I'm going to do. All I'm doing is enhancing the piece is all I'm doing. That's it. Okay. Now, I want to go to the back, and if we look at the back, I want to bring this back down just a little bit. In other words, this area in here, it's a little bit too straight. To give an enhancement, we're just going to cut very slowly. We're going to cut a little bit more in here and bring that behind a a little bit more noticeable. Just like this. Actually, I can kind of show you how we where that comes just a little bit in there where the back is not so straight, see? Now let me take my V-tool and just come a little bit deeper into the pants. Just like that. Now you can take your knife, and let me show you how to do this. You can take your knife and just make a cut into here like this, in other words. And it will signify the back of the coveralls a lot better, in other words, where the behind is. Cutting into here just a little bit by adding a little depth. There, see that? See from the side there? See how you have more of the behind look, in other words? And you can even just kind of cut you a little thing in there and a little thing in there where it gives it kind of the back look, in other words. Now, he had some creases back here, so let's go ahead and do some more to signify the creases. And as you can see, I do them a lot. I do them a lot deeper because, and like I said, beginners, they're afraid sometimes to cut too much wood off, and I don't blame them. I was the same way when, but I was just very impressed with this piece. Okay, and we can even carry the okay. And then you can cut a little bit more to separate that seat in there. In other words, just like that. See that? Where that gives that the behind look, in other words, just like that. Now from the side you can see that, see? Okay. Now all I did was just enhance those areas in there. I didn't change his carving at all. It still looks like the same carving. It's still the same guy with overalls on. Now let me show you, here's something, Jim, that you can do to add to the piece is to, now watch this, take a little, just draw a line up and draw one down. Come up, come down, come down, come up. I mean, it don't have to be just perfect like this, okay? You see that? Now watch. You take your knife, you cut down, cut forward, cut on here, cut down there, cut here, cut here, cut here, and then take your knife and pull that out of there. All I'm doing is cutting a little patch. It's not a patch, but it's a little tear in the coveralls that I mean in the overalls, that the inner coveralls will show through. And when you paint it, that's what it does. It shows through like it's he's got a rip in his clothes or whatever. Just like that. See that? Look at that. Where it looks like he's got a hole in his coveralls, and the little overalls or whatever the underneath there is going to show through, in other words. That's just a little added feature that make it look kind of... So I didn't really change anything but just a deeper look to the piece itself, in other words. That's all I did, is just bring the detail that he had in there. Now, my time's about up again. Now, if you want to, since this beard is bigger, you can also come with the mustache, cut a little bit more on the mustache, and make it more noticeable. See? Look at your mustache now. And I can come on the other side. I mean on the top side well. See? By making your beard deeper, you can signify and also make your mustache deeper as well. Okay, my time's up. Let me go ahead and continue with this.